Social class is a central concept in sociolinguistic research, one of the small number of social variables by which speech communities are very commonly stratified. Social class uniformly included as an important variable in studies of linguistic variation, but it regularly produces valuable insight into the nature of linguistic variation and change. Sociologists agree on the centrality of social class to the understanding of social structures, and the sociologically literature on class is vast, reflecting the diversity of views on the subject. Two central components of social class are the first one is the object, economic measures of property ownership and the power of control it confers on its possessor. And the second one is the subjective measures of prestige, reputation, and status. This chapter illustrates the variety of treatments of social class and some of the considerations that it raises in studies of linguistic change and variation.
For example, the classes in US. There are three classes: upper, middle, and lower. The first one, upper, divided into two: upper, old money, George Bush; lower upper, new money, Bill Gates. Middle classes: upper middle, professional; lower middle, white collar and entrepreneurs; lower classes: upper lower, blue collar, factory worker; lower, unemployed and homeless. The American dreams. 40% of Americans believe that the possibility to move up has increased. 35% believe that there has been no change, and 23% believe that the possibility to move up has decreased. And how does social class affect language? When William Leboeuf, department store, studied in New York City, there are three classes of department store: upper classes, middle classes, and lower classes. And the result is pronunciation of post-vocalic R is variable. Prestigious stores will have most R, and middle-ranked store will have an intermediate number, and lowest ranked store will have the least R. And in New York, R is pronounced more by higher social classes, and in England, R is pronounced less by higher social classes.
Next is about how does social class affect language. So according to William Leboeuf department store study, such as Saks Fifth Avenue and Maxis and then Escalade, these three stories are classified by their location, the number of pages of advertising in the New York Times and in the Daily News, and then the price of comparable items, and then the size and layout of the store. So, the interviewer asks, "Excuse me, where are the women's shoes, for example?" And then the salesperson answered, "Fourth floor." The interviewer then leaned forward and said, "Excuse me?" The salesperson answered, "Fourth floor." So, in the New York City, the pronunciation of post-vocalic R in the words like fourth and floor is variable. William Leboeuf hypothesized salespeople in the highest ranked store will have the most R, those in the middle ranked store will have an intermediate value, and those in the lowest ranked store will have the least.